I've never done a private loan. Well, we scratched up the paperwork and ultimately did that loan, and our annualized return on our first ever loan was 58%.
And then at age 59, you discovered something that changed your life and changed the lives of so many people, and that was private lending.
Yeah.
So first of all, can you speak to private lending for those of you out there that are watching that don't even know what private lending is? Please explain all this and how you got into it.
And again, timing. I was at a mastermind. You and I are great fans of those U-shaped mastermind tables where everyone shares a hot seat.
And by the way, if you don't happen to know what a mastermind is, it's when a group of entrepreneurs or business people or like-minded individuals get together in a small group setting, sometimes for a day or a few days, to exchange ideas and help each other grow their businesses.
I was there talking about not a best practice. We actually had purchased a $2.8 million home at the bank, sort of an auction, but not really, for $618,600 fully furnished. And I was on top of the world, and we started buying these luxury homes for pennies on the dollar. And then all of a sudden we had to sell it. Longer story than we have time for now, but it was uber successful, and we had to pivot. And I was telling this story in front of a room, and guess who was in the room with me? My son, Josh. And Mike from Boston said, "Dave, you just sold that property. Would you mind doing a loan for me? It's Saturday. My private lender turns out that he can't fund my deal after all, and I got to close on Tuesday or I'm going to lose the deal." And I said, "Mike, I don't know what you're talking about. I've never done a private loan." Well, we scratched up the paperwork and ultimately did that loan, and our annualized return on our first ever loan was 58%. I turned to my sons and I said, "Somebody's going to throw us in jail. This cannot be legal."
Right.
That was thousands and thousands and thousands of deals ago, only in the last 13 years, and then my son went on to create the largest private lender or hard money lender in America, that institutional company that is now worth $3 billion.